Indian economic updates. The rapid transformation and development of cities across India reflect the strong commitment of the Government of India, ensuring that every citizen benefits from improved infrastructure and facilities. Between 2001 and 2014, under the leadership of Narendra Modi, Gujarat witnessed exceptional progress in urban development, laying the foundation for what is now widely known as the Gujarat model for the entire nation. While taking the oath as Prime Minister in 2014, he made a firm resolve for India's unparalleled development and nation building. Under this resolve, several ambitious missions were launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs under his leadership for the comprehensive development of cities. Today, these missions are playing a crucial role in transforming both the condition and direction of India's cities, which had been neglected for decades. The Swachh Bharat mission, initiated by the Prime Minister, presents a historic story of success and inspiration. Today, 66,000 public toilets in 3,300 cities across the country can be found on Google Maps. Nearly 200 million people have directly or indirectly joined this mission and turned it into a mass movement, as a result of which waste management to wealth creation has become a golden opportunity in India. Owning a home is the dream and primary need of every family. The Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has fulfilled this dream for millions of urban families and spread smiles on their faces. This scheme has provided a safe and dignified life to beneficiaries from various sections of society, especially women, and has also made a significant contribution to the country's economy. Under the Global Housing Technology Challenge India, world-class construction technologies are being used to rapidly build lighthouse projects in 6 states. At the same time, through housing technology, research and startups are being encouraged, and new affordable construction techniques for 21st century homes are being developed in India. For the first time since independence, under the Affordable Rental Housing Complexes scheme, urban migrants, workers, and economically weaker sections are being provided housing at affordable rents. The government has empowered homebuyers through the RERA Act in the real estate sector. This has ushered in a new era in the construction sector and has promoted transparency and accountability. To protect the interests of tenants and landlords through transparent methods, the Government of India has implemented the Model Tenancy Act, giving a new direction to housing laws. Through the Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Urban Livelihoods Mission, entrepreneurship is being promoted and efforts are being made to transform the lives of the urban poor. Through the PM Swan Nidhi scheme, the government is ensuring that street vendors receive assistance to run and expand their businesses. Keeping public convenience in mind, arrangements are being made for water supply, septic management, public transport facilities, parking spaces, and more. Parks and recreation centers are being built across various locations as part of this effort. Under the Hriday scheme of the ministry, civic amenities and experiential infrastructure have been upgraded in 12 cultural cities of India. Through this scheme, structures near cultural heritage sites and historic places, which are symbols of faith and devotion in our country, have been improved. As a result, tourism potential and employment opportunities have increased in these cities due to high-quality civic facilities. The Government of India is constructing modern, world-class transport systems in cities. Understanding its responsibility toward the environment, the government has successfully introduced modern AC electric buses for urban transport. Following the mantra of "Get more from less," 100 cities are being developed as smart cities. Using world-class modern technologies, work is being done to improve the standard of living, economic opportunities, and sustainability of cities. These missions are now taking the form of a movement. Keeping the resolve of development in mind, modern India is now entering its next phase. The Government of India launched Swachh Bharat Mission, Urban 2.0 and Amrit 2. Under these two schemes, an investment of 4.4 lakh rupees crore will be made in urban areas over the next 5 years. The objective of these schemes is to develop urban areas as garbage-free and water-secure. Under Swachh Bharat Mission, Urban 2.0, garbage dumps in all cities across the country will be eliminated, and 15,000 acres of valuable land will be brought into public use. At the same time, all wastewater discharged from homes will be treated and reused. Under Amrit 2.0, a target has been set to provide tap water connections to 2.68 crore households and to connect 2.64 crore households to septic and sewerage systems. During the Amrit Mahotsav of Independence, India is moving forward towards building a new urban India by focusing on better sanitation, economic opportunities, ease of living, and self-reliance. The journey of New India, from an independent nation to a self-reliant India. From the smoke-belching, slow-moving trains of the past to the modern, high-speed Vande Bharat Express of today, this transformation reflects the changing face of the country. Nearly a decade ago, it would have been hard to imagine India having railway stations of international standards. It is now a reality that India operates modern trains on par with those seen in developed nations. However, the Government of India turned this dream into reality and changed the look and future of Indian railways. In this journey of transformation, the country received its first indigenously built semi-high-speed train, the Vande Bharat. On February 2019, India's first Vande Bharat train was flagged off from New Delhi to Varanasi. Since then, Vande Bharat trains are rapidly connecting every corner of the nation. The Vande Bharat train now symbolizes India's identity of self-reliance on the global platform. And now, we witness the historic occasion of the simultaneous launch of 9 Vande Bharat Express trains. These 9 trains reflect the renewed energy, rising confidence, and ambitious spirit of New India in this Amrit Kaal. These 9 Vande Bharat trains will operate on the following routes: Udaipur Jaipur, Tirunelveli Chennai, Hyderabad Bengaluru, Vijayawada Chennai, Patna Howrah, Kasargod Thiruvananthapuram, Rourkela Puri, Ranchi Howrah, Jamnagar Ahmedabad. Compared to earlier versions, these 9 Vande Bharat trains now feature more comfortable seating, improved aesthetics, better placement of charging points beneath the seats, and several other upgraded passenger facilities. With enhanced features, these Vande Bharat trains will offer passengers a faster, smoother, and more comfortable travel experience. They will promote tourism, economic growth, and socio-cultural activities across 11 states. They will also create new employment opportunities for the youth. These trains will make it easier for citizens to explore and reach India's culture, heritage, and religious destinations. Vande Bharat trains are already highly popular among the general public, and more than 1 crore passengers have travelled on them so far. In this Amrit Kaal, the Vande Bharat trains are playing a crucial role in shaping the new India of the dreams of 140 crore Indians. This is the journey of a revolution that began with a single drop of milk. It started in 1946 with the vision of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and with the launch of Amul, it transformed India into the world's largest milk-producing nation. From 1946 to 1970, this movement expanded to 6 districts of Gujarat, and in 1973, the Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation was born. Its objective was to empower livestock farmers and give a new direction to the dairy industry. 50 years later, This institution has become the world's largest cooperative organization, the biggest exporter of dairy products, and the force behind India's most loved brand, Amul. This success reflects decades of struggle and dedication, connecting Amul with the nation by rising above the idea of mere value for many to value for money. It ensures that 80% of the revenue from Amul product purchases goes directly to milk producers. It represents unwavering commitment to farmers and consistent quality for customers. Today, the Federation operates 86 sales offices across the country, offers more than 50 products in over 1,200 product packs, over 15,000 distributors and 10 lakh retailer outlet, has a turnover of over 80,000 crore rupees and delivers products to every corner of India. With the belief that quality feed leads to quality milk, Amul distributes 2.5 million metric tons of cattle feed every year on a no-profit, no-loss basis. Today, Amul has created a distinct identity not only in India but also across the world, be it dairy products or its iconic communication. This is why Amul ranked first among the world's 10 largest dairy institutions. The continuous efforts of nearly 7 decades of the cooperative movement of farmers have made Amul a global identity, a powerful inspiration, and an essential part of everyday life. As a result, the Amul dairy model is now being replicated in many parts of the world. Today, in this Amrit Kal, supported by the trust of millions of Indians, Amul is reaching new heights every day and setting new examples of prosperity through cooperation, and is committed to continuously contributing in building a self-reliant India. India and Mauritius share a long-standing bilateral relationship that spans several decades. The two countries celebrated the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations through a series of commemorative events. Reflecting the special ties, Mauritius was invited as a guest country to participate G20 summit during India's presidency. India has been proudly partnering with Mauritius in implementing various social and infrastructure projects aimed at improving the lives of Mauritians. The extensive development cooperation is one of the main pillars of the India-Mauritius relationship. Several important projects are currently in different stages of implementation. Extending this enduring partnership to the outer island of Aglega, and upon the request of Government of Mauritius, the Government of India has built an airstrip, a jetty and support infrastructure and facilities under grant assistance. These facilities will enhance much-needed air and sea connectivity, strengthen maritime security, and foster socio-economic development of the island and the whole of Mauritius. Bringing Indian development assistance to the doorstep of every Mauritian, the Indian government is now executing 96 community development projects across Mauritius under a grant assist, enhancing the well-being of all Mauritians, including those in Aglega and Rodrigues. India is dedicating 6 community development projects to the residents of both the North and South Islands of Aglega. While working on these projects, RITES and AFCONs actively contributed to enhancing the well-being of the people of Aglega. They offered free technical workshops, built recreational facilities, classrooms, improved roads, renovated the church and memorial. Empowering Agalegans included providing sewing machines, coconut scraping machines and handicraft tools. In the spirit of Vasudev Kutumbakam, which lies at the heart of India's development cooperation, we look forward to these projects paving the way for a better life for all Mauritians, stronger ties between our two countries, and enhanced well-being and prosperity for everyone.